Everybody, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Don't sit there mumbling, talking trash. You wanna have a ball, you got to spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Come on, let the good times roll. Oh, let them roll now. Ow! Yeah! Look who's in town. It's your friendly neighborhood doctor, and he's laying it down. But don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I intend to keep. Let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Hey, Mr. Landlord, I tell you what to do. A police come around, tell them how to do. Well, let the good times roll. Yeah, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. No matter whether it's stormy weather, birds of a feather got to stick together. So get yourself under control. Go on, get together and let the good times roll. Good afternoon, everyone. Let the good times roll. I know you can't all get together, but you can get together with your partner, or get together with yourself and let the good times roll. You know what I'm saying? Or go online and get together. That's the thing. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Let the good times roll. That's a message here in that song. All right. Well, 3 songs like I promised, man. I hope that you folks are still enjoying this, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it, because I'm getting to play all these songs that I haven't played for years, a lot of them, and yeah, just kind of digging into the archives and of my mind, and finding some cool stuff. And this next song I'm going to play for you, well, it goes with a little bit of a story. I'll try to make it as brief as I can, and I'm not sure if I remember all the details. My good friend Jeff would probably remember more of these details, because we were living together in New York at the time. This is a long time ago, man, late 60s, or I guess. I don't know. I was in Long Island, and oh yes, I was in the Hamptons. Yeah, I had a really amazing situation out there. But anyway, I was living with a bunch of guys, and one of them was this a musician, great musician. And one day he came home and he says, "Hey, there's a party going on down the road, not too far, and it's at a guy's house. And his name's John Sebastian." And oh, cool, John Sebastian, the Lovin' Spoonful. Oh, so anyway, we ended up at the party, and it was cool. I met the guys in the band, and there was the I remember some things I do remember is the kick drum, that, you know, the Lovin' Spoonful, and smoking some homegrown, and I think there were some different musicians. I think Bobby Gentry's backup band was there, and anyway, not that long after that, you know, of course, Woodstock was coming in, and so John, I was a big fan by then, and John Sebastian opened his show at Woodstock with this next song that I'm going to sing for you. It's a crooner, and I haven't crooned it for a long time, but I think he was stoned on acid when he sang it, but I'm not. How have you been, my darling children, while I have been away in the West? Though you are strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for rest. Now sit yourselves down in a pile here for me. I wish I had presents for each of your smiles, but I have been traveling without much to carry. Just a broken guitar case with tape on the side, a bag and a few signs to help me get right. But here are some beats from the throat of a princess who reigned in the year around 200 BC. Divide them and wear them and make sure to share them, 'cause I want you to have them in hopes that you'll be as lovely as the lady who gave them to me. And here are some strange European guitar strings I found on the floor of a club in Marseille. It's fat for the fourth string and skinny for the third string, but I kept it in hopes that I'd use it someday. It's funny how people just keep things that way. And here is a turtle from the Long Island Expressway. He says that his home has been covered with tar, so I gave him a ride on the back of my suitcase. And he says that he'd like to stay here in your yard. At long last his life won't be quite so hard. How have you been, my darling children, while I have been away in the West? While the strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for rest. By the way that you treat me and offer to feed me and eagerly ask if I'll stay for rest. Oh man, music is like a time machine, isn't it? Oh, you know, you You hear music that takes you right back to where you were, who you were, what you were doing, at some point in your life. And wow, what a trip, man. I love it. I love it. All right. So I got time for one more song here. Whoa, Jesus, that was close. One thing I really miss because of this fucking Corona thing is I miss all the hugs. I miss hugging my kids, my grandkids, my workmates, my bandmates, all the people that, my family on the bus. Well, I'm a bus driver some of the time. And yeah, man, I miss all the hugs. I hope we get back to the hugging someday. I'm worried about that. People are going to be so paranoid. Anyway, here's a Grateful Dead song. What was the name of the band? For $10,000, what was the name of the band before it became the Grateful Dead? The Warlords or I can't think of it right now. Anyway, this is early Grateful Dead. Let's just call it that. And feel free to sing along. You know how I feel about that. Don't ease, don't ease, don't ease me in. I've been all night long coming home, but don't ease me in. Well, I'm standing on the corner talking to Miss Brown. When I turned around, sweet mama, she was way across town. So I'm walking down the street with $1 in my hand. I'm looking for a woman, sweet mama, ain't got no plan. Well, don't ease, don't ease, don't ease me in. I've been all night long coming home, but don't ease me in. And the girl that I love, well, she's sweet and true. The dress she wears, sweet mama, well, it's pink and it's blue. She brings me coffee, she brings me tea. Yeah, she brings me about everything, mama, but the jailhouse key. But don't ease, don't ease, don't ease me in. I've been all night long coming home, but don't ease me in. Yeah, but don't ease, don't ease, don't ease me in. I've been all night long coming home, but don't ease me in. All right, well, friends, until we meet again, thank you and keep smiling. And remember, like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
Woo!